they'll call mine. The government and state of mass combined have taken all my bread, they've left me here for dead. We ain't even got a lousy dime. Who the hell wants money when there ain't none to be had? It don't make the good times better, it don't make the hard times bad. And you find out who your friends are when you ain't got a dime. We're trying to make the best of these hard times. We've got 15 cars and can't afford the gas. We've got a horse, but how long can she last? My manager's enraged, my banker stands there dazed. Funny how the money goes so fast. Who the hell wants money when there ain't none to be had? It don't make the good times better, it don't make the hard times bad. And you find out who your friends are when you ain't got a dime. We're trying to make the best of these hard times. We are broke, but we've been broke before, and being broke don't scare us anymore. My dad was broke and Grandpa too, but I'm still here to sing for you. We are gonna see it through for sure. Who the hell wants money when there ain't none to be had? It don't make the good times better, it don't make the hard times bad. And you find out who your friends are when you ain't got a dime. We're trying to make the best of these hard times. This morning I woke up alone. I spent the daytime on my own. Lots of people have come and gone to hear a cowboy singing old time songs. So this here is the only thing I know. It ain't right and it ain't wrong to hear a cowboy singing old time songs. Last night I sat till closing time, thinking of the things that crossed my mind. You were the one I was thinking of. I guess it must be that I'm just in love. Oh, baby, love you so. This here is the only thing I know. It ain't right and it ain't wrong to hear a cowboy singing old time songs. This here is the only thing I know. It ain't right and it ain't wrong to hear a cowboy singing old time song. To hear a cowboy sing an old time song. I was standing by my window, and it was a cold and cloudy day, and I saw that hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. Will a circle be unbroken by and by, by and by? There's a better home away in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You know I told that undertaker, I said, undertaker, won't you please drive slow? You know that body that you're carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by?
Well, t.h.r.i, man. And Carol. Oh, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. Let us pray with Aphrodite. Let us pray with Aphrodite. She wears that see-through nightie, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with Zarathustra. We'll pray just like we used to. I'm a Zarathustra booster, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. We will pray with those Egyptians, build pyramids to put our crypts in, cover subways with inscriptions, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good. Oh, let's play on. Pray with those old druids. They drink fermented fluids, waltzing naked through the woods, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion. must laugh on to see me dressed in saffron with my hair that's only half on, and it's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me. I will rise at early morning when my Lord gives me the warning that the solar age is dawning, and that's good enough for me. Oh, give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. It's good enough for me.
Oh, the price of gold is rising out of sight, and the dollar is in sorry shape tonight. What the dollar used to get us now won't buy a head of lettuce. No, the economic forecast isn't right. But amidst the clouds I spot a shining ray. I can even glimpse a new and better way. And I've devised a plan of action, worked it down to the last fraction, and I'm going into action here today. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did. Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am heading for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. When my creditors are screaming for their dough, I'll be proud to tell them all where they can go. They won't have to scream and holler. They'll be paid to the last dollar, where the endless streams of money seem to flow. I'll be glad to tell them all what they can do. It's a matter of a simple form or two. It's not just remuneration, it's a liberal education. Ain't you kinda glad that I'm in debt to you? 'Cause I'm changing my name to Chrysler. I'm going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did. Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am headed for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. Since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime. I love that line a whole lot. Even if Tom didn't write the rest of the song, it'd be worth it just for that line. Let's just do it again for me. You can sing along too. It's since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime of the slime. Goes like that. Since the first amphibians crawled out of the slime, we've been struggling in an unrelenting climb. We were hardly up and walking before money started talking, and it's sad that failure is an awful crime. Well, it's been that way for a millennium or two. But now it seems that there's a different point of view. If you're a corporate Titanic and your failure is gigantic, down in Congress there's a safety net for you. So I'm changing my name to Chrysler. I am going down to Washington, D.C. I will tell some power broker what they did for Iacocca will be perfectly acceptable to me. I am changing my name to Chrysler. I am headed for that great receiving line. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mine. So when they hand $1 million grand out, I'll be standing with my hand out. Yes, sir, I'll get mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down. Pulling weeds and picking stones, we are made of dreams and bones. Need a place to call my own, 'cause the time is close at hand. Grain for grain, sun and rain, find my way in nature's chain. Tune my body and my brain to the music of the land. Sing along, you know. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down. Plant your rows straight and long, it's seasoned with a prayer and song. Mother Earth will make you strong if you give her love and care. Old crow watching from a tree, he's got his hungry eye on me. But in my garden I am as free as that feathered thief up there. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile. Inch by inch, row by row. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these. Okay, hold this. I know this is TV and stuff, you're not supposed to stop the song, but let me tell you, that's not good. You got to sing on this stuff. I know you're sitting out there saying, look, I don't want people to be seeing me sing on TV. People at home. I know you don't want to see yourself, that's worse, I know. But hey, this is the truth now. I mean, I used to, and not only, I know what it really is, you're sitting there saying, look, why should I be singing along on that Dingleberry folk song anyway? I used to feel this way about the song. I learned the song from Pete Seeger. And Pete would be up singing it, and everybody would be singing along, and I'd just be in the back going, fantastic. I wouldn't be caught dead singing this song. I thought this was... And I felt that way for a long time. Even up until, I don't know, this morning. Actually, it was last week when I first began to change my mind, because last week, by accident, I happened to be up in Canada, and I was coming back down across the border, and they stopped me at the Canadian Customs and Immigration. They stopped me going out. I could see stopping me coming in, you know, but I don't know. I guess if you look like me now, they stop you no matter which way you're going. So, anyway, I was up there, and I was stopped, and they were going through my papers behind the glass booth, and I was the only one stopped. Everybody else was, sure, go right on ahead. And it was like late at night, I was sitting there alone. And while I was sitting in there waiting, just by accident, I happened to be singing this song to myself. You know, like, I don't know, it just came to me. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow, oh yeah. And all of a sudden, the guy come flying out the booth. He tapped me on the shoulder and said, excuse me, sir, but what's that you're doing, eh? I looked at the guy, I said, hey, I'm singing a song. He said, I know that, sir, but what language is that song in? I said, what language? It's in American! And I looked at the guy, and he had a puzzled face on, like a quizzled face, you know. And I looked at him, and I suddenly realized this guy was about 20 years old, probably just out of school. And this was his first job, and he didn't know what an inch was. I suddenly realized this was no Dingleberry folk song I was singing. I suddenly realized this song was significant. This song was about something. This song was about the last spot, about the last bastion, about the last place where we still have the poetry of mile after mile in our lives and not kilometer after kilometer. I suddenly knew this song was no just Dingleberry folk song. I knew this song was significant. It was about a way of life just rapidly disappearing from the entire planet and maybe even the whole universe. I suddenly realized there's a new way of life sneaking in, screwing us up. Sneaking in when you got to buy pop bottles and plastic liters now. You got to buy gas the same way as some places. They say it's cheap now. How do you know? Sneaking in when kids come home from school doing homework and you don't even know it's math they're doing. Sneaking in, screwing up our way of life.
It doesn't take too much. I mean, everybody in the world, every country in the world used to have their own way of counting years ago. Look what's happened to the world now that everybody's going to this new stuff. Screwed up. And that's being kind and generous. And that's being on TV. You know what I'm talking about? And it's beginning to happen here in America. And people are asking, people are saying, how come it's getting screwed up here in America? And so the Congress got committees, president got commission, everybody wants to know, nobody asked me, and I know. I know, because I know stuff. I sing about stuff. I sing about a lot of important things sometimes. But there's nothing more important in this song. So I want you to sing along, because it should be obvious now to everyone around the world that the problems of the world can't be solved in meters. The problems of the world can only be solved the way we made them, inch by inch and mile after mile. So here we go now. Don't be clapping and stuff. You got to sing along, inch by inch. Okay, here we go. Wait, stop the song. I know some people are trying to sing now, and there's other people sitting back there saying, I don't care. I don't care if that song could save the world. I'm not going to sing that song. Because I hate gardens, and I hate songs about them. I know there's people that feel like that in the world, and a lot of them moved to Austin, Texas, and they're all here at the show right now. People who hate gardens. I can feel it out there. I know what I'm talking about. And if you feel like it, this is a verse for you. Somebody gave me this the other day because they hated gardens too, and they weren't going to sing on this song, so maybe it'll be an inspiration for you. I know everybody needs different kind of inspiration in the world. So here we go. I just have to remember it. It's hard sometimes to remember. Let's see. It goes slug by slug, weed by weed. Boy, this garden's got me teed. All the insects come to feed in my tomato plants. Sunburned face, skinned up knees. I hate this next line. The kitchen's choked with zucchinis. Shopping at the A&P's next time I get a chance. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Good now. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling. One more time for America now. Inch by inch, row by row, gonna make this garden grow. Gonna mulch it deep and low, gonna make it fertile ground. Inch by inch, row by row, please bless these seeds I sow. Please keep them safe below till the rain comes tumbling down.
I went down to the grocery store to get in. I had to pay a dime or more. I hadn't yet begun to start when I had to pay the rent on the shopping cart. Deedly-dum, 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 deedly-dum. Well, I let the kids loose on the floor, and they ran around for a while or more, till the manager with a broken smile said it's $1 down and a quarter an hour. Deedly-dum, 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 dum-dum. I was down in the freezer upon my knees. Somebody was yelling that the price got freeze. There was a riding mob, a strangling hold. I received the bill for the escaping cold. Deedly-dum, deedly-dum, deedly-deedly-dum. I guess you could say I'm in love. The universe is getting together. You know that I can't say it enough. You and your friends have a party. Welcome your heavenly day. Remember the guy by the water we're seen walking round on the air. He went and learned for a corner. He knew that you could see him there. You take your friends to the ocean. Walk on the sand if you can. Spiro stepped out on the doorstep. He spoke like he had something to say. He said, I don't want to hear anybody. I guess he's gone to live that way. Even all the elephants hear you, Spiro. Would you believe it at last? Nobody wants to be near you. The new world is coming that fast. They're beating on you in Chicago. They're picking you up on the coast. They're knocking you off in Ohio. They like sending you to war the most. When will you get it together? Everybody in this land, helping out your brothers and sisters. Everyone must understand. I could be singing forever. I guess you could say I'm in love. The new world is coming together. You know that I can't say it enough. You and your friends have a party. Ooh, welcome your heavenly day. I dream in the morning that she brings me water, and I dream in the evening that she brings me wine. Just a poor man's daughter from Puerto Penasco, Evangelina in old Mexico. There's a great hot desert south of Mexicali, and if you don't have water, then you better not go. Tequila won't get you across the desert to Evangelina in old Mexico. And the fire I feel for the woman I love is driving me insane, knowing she's waiting, and I just can't get there. Lord only knows that I've racked my brain to try and find a way to see that woman in old Mexico. I met a kind man that guarded the border. He said, you don't have papers, but I'll let you go. I can tell that you love her by the look in your eyes now. She's the rose of the desert in old Mexico. Just can't get there. Lord only knows that I've racked my brain to try and find a way to see that woman in old Mexico. And I dream in the morning that she brings me water, and I dream in the evening that she brings me wine. Just a poor man's daughter from Puerto Peñasco, Evangelina in old Mexico. There's a great hot desert south of Mexicali, and if you don't have water, then you better not go. Tequila won't get you across the desert to Evangelina in old Mexico. She's the rose of the desert in old Mexico. Take a trip with me in 1913 to Calumet, Michigan in the copper country. I'll take you to a place called Italian Hall, where the miners are having their big Christmas ball. Take you in a door and up a high stairs, and singing and dancing is heard everywhere. I'll let you shake hands with the people you'll see, and watch the kids dance round the big Christmas tree. There's talking and laughing and songs in the air, and the spirit of Christmas is there everywhere. Before you know it, you're friends with us all, and you're dancing around and around in the hall. You ask about work and you ask about pay, and they'll tell you they make less than $1 a day, working their copper claims and risking their lives. It's fun to spend a Christmas with the children and wife. A little girl sits down by the Christmas tree lights to play the piano, so you've got to keep quiet to hear all this fun. You would not realize that the copper boss thug men are milling outside. The copper boss thugs stick their heads in the door, and one of them yelled and screamed, "There's a fire!" A lady, she hollered, "There's no such a thing. Keep on with your party, there's no such a thing." few people rushed and it was only a few. It's just the scabs and the thugs fooling you. A man grabbed his daughter and he carried her down, and the thugs held the door and he could not get out. And then others followed, about 100 or more, but most everybody remained on the floor. The gun thugs had laughed at their murderous joke, and the children were smothered on the stairs by the door. Such a terrible sight I never did see. We carried our children back up to that tree. The scabs outside still laughed at their spree, and the children that died there were 73. The piano played a slow funeral tune. The town was lit up by a cold Christmas moon. The parents they cried and the miners they moaned. See what your greed for money has done. Children of Abraham, what's your story? Killing each other for a piece of land. Children of Abraham, this ain't glory. You got to walk together hand in hand. Take down the flags that just separate the people. Take down the wire on the boundary. Take back the words that were spoken in anger. You got to live just like a family. Children of Abraham, I must be dreaming. Rivers of blood running through your hands. Children crying, mothers screaming. Just wasn't looking like the promised land. Take down the flags that just separate the people. Take down the wire on the boundary. Take back the words that were spoken in anger. You got to live just like a family. Children of Abraham, what's your story? Killing each other for a piece of land. Children of Abraham, this ain't glory. You got to walk together hand in hand. Take down the flags that just separate the people. Take down the wire on the boundary. Take back the words that were spoken in anger. You got to live just like a family. You got to take down the flags that just separate the people. Take down the wire on the boundary. Take back the words that were spoken in anger. You got to live just like a family.